When I was a runner prior to being a bodybuilder, we used to, the whole thing with runners is logging how many miles you do a week. So, you come back, all right, I did 8 miles, part it in your little book, and at the end of the week, you add up all your miles you did for the week, and I want to hit, I want to hit 60 miles this week. So you had to run an average of what, like almost 9 miles a day. And there would be, and you'd have goals depending on what part of the season is. And that was very useful because it was hard to calculate in your head, because some days you would do more and some days you do less. When I got to bodybuilding, I found that whole logging thing of workouts was kind of annoying, and it kind of gave me nightmares of my running days. I really didn't want. So what I did was I just knew my routine, and I was like a fanatic. I didn't miss workouts or anything like that. And so, but for some people it helps to write down their workouts and stuff like that. I found that after doing it, repetitively for 6 months, it was like almost like it was into my head. It was like etched into my head. I knew exactly what I was doing. Now, at certain times of the year when I would change up stuff, maybe I would write down. I always wrote my cycles down, however. I always knew what I was doing cycle-wise because I wanted to see how long I was on, what I was going to take at each week. That I was very, very organized with. Not so much the workouts were organized, I just didn't write them all down because I found it to be a chore to have to come home or do it before you go to the gym, write down everything you're going to do and everything. I can't do that. It's too much. You talk to a guy like Guy Cisternino, he writes down when he goes to the bathroom. He has the greatest log books of all time. I mean, if you want to look through log books, there's not an iota of data in there that he has not journaled down on that paper. I guarantee probably you can go back 10 years to this day and find out what he ate for lunch and how many grams of protein, fat, and carbs he had, and what supplements he took and what PEDs he took. Guaranteed. You could even see how many times he pooped and peed on that day. That's just him. He enjoys that. That methodical approach enables him to stay focused and make sure that he gets the job done. So everyone's different. If you're like one of those journalists, you like to write everything down, write it down. My father kept a diary for 60 years or something like that. He had 60 years of diaries when he passed. I have boxes of these things, dating back from before I was born. I went back and I actually looked at his journal entry when I was born, which is crazy, right? I mean, so it's cool to be able to see that, but I don't know if I have the patience I have so many other neurotic little tendencies. I don't need to add another one, but some people like it. It does work for some people.